And live from Frisco, Texas, on the eve of the SCS championship game, Ryan, YSU has built along a strong defense, but the offense has been on fire lately, and we could use a fire right now.
Yeah, that best offensive performance of the season, that game at Missouri State where they racked up 747 all-purpose yards, 65 points in that game, and since then, they've been averaging over 42 a contest.
All right, for YSU to move the ball, it's more than Hunter's passing. It's more than Jody Webb running the football. There are 5 big guys up front who make it happen. The offensive line is usually the unsung heroes, the guys who work with no recognition, no fame, just sweat and hard work. YSU's O-line does that. Plus, it has a catchy nickname, the Dirtbags, and it came from their position coach.
Coach Carm just instilled that in us. It's a tough physical mentality. We work hard, we're blue collar, and it's just something we take pride in.
Big guys, experienced, and strong.
5 guys performing alone, yet producing in unison. They match up well with other teams on strength, mobility, and determination. They won't be beat without being outworked, and Coach Carmen Brasillo is behind that mentality.
The most important part, we go into every game more than prepared. He makes sure we know what to do on every look, so he knows what he's doing and explains it to us very thoroughly, so he's a huge part of it, and we couldn't do it without him.
While Coach Brasillo leads the preparation, the O-line unit leads the team on the field. They have to protect Hunter Wells, but also have that fire to punch open holes when a play is called for Jody Webb. He's a big-time threat, capable of turning the simplest play into one for the highlight reel.
They know my expectations are this play better work, but then they know that if they can get Jody to the second or third level, he can take it to the house.
Pushing bodies down and get them out of the way so Jody can go run, for a 60-yard touchdown or whatever, whatever it may be, makes us feel good because it's telling us that we're doing our job correctly. Like I said, we're moving the bodies and we're getting them holes.
Justin Spencer has 2 friends on the James Madison team, and oh, by the way, he'll be matched up against one of them for most of the game tomorrow.
Those guys are good. There will be some next-level type talent playing on this field tomorrow afternoon, and maybe none more notable, especially for YSU, than one of the best to ever do it. That's their defensive end, senior number 11, Derek Rivers.
Ryan, looking at him, he's the disruptor. He's the guy who really messes things up. He's the speed guy, the speed rusher off the edge. YSU's all-time sack leader, 4th in school history in the number of tackles for loss. He's got to do both of those tomorrow.
Absolutely, 40 sacks. He's got the numbers that NFL scouts love in terms of size and weight, but he's a better person all around, and he's the kind of guy Coach Pelini has said all year, this is the kind of guy you want to build a program around. Now, James Madison has a kid very similar to that. It's their senior running back, Khalid Abdullah.
And if you look at his numbers, Ryan, right now, his talent has him leading the FCS in rushing, 1,700 yards. That's over 100 yards per game. You can do that math. He finishes 2. He's got over 20 touchdowns this season.
Yeah, and we talked to Coach Houston about him. He said his stats could be a whole lot better, believe it or not, if this team wasn't so balanced. But Abdullah is one of those unselfish players, and it's amazing to see an unselfish player willing to take a step back and still be second all-time in rushing.
All right, kickoff is approaching. We're under the bright lights here on Toyota Stadium in Frisco. We want to tell you some keys to the game, and I think that very first one is to get ahead. YSU has taken the lead 9 times in the game this season. They've won all 9. I know the comebacks make a better story, but I think getting ahead and making that other team worry about the what-ifs, how do we get back in this, I think that's important.
Absolutely, and if they have the lead, the second key to our game, control the clock. And that is something that has led to a lot of success for YSU throughout this playoff run. Long, methodical drives. At Eastern Washington, they doubled their time of possession and, of course, scored last. It will be tough against James Madison because they're a balanced team, not one-dimensional like EW.
YSU is 3rd in the nation in time of possession at 34 minutes of ball game. I think they need to keep it as long as possible. And that last key to the game, you like it.
Get to the quarterback. They've broken a school record with 47 sacks. They've got to get to Brian Shore, and if they can do that and close up the run, defense may win this game.
All right, thanks for joining us. YSU Drive for 5 live from Frisco. Let's go back to the studio now with Stan and Chad in Youngstown.
And welcome back indoors, and I just checked the odds. Penguins an 8-point underdog, but they were 14-point dogs at Eastern Washington.
Okay, thanks, Chad.